Okay. I'm Global News consumer reporter Sean O'Shea reporting from the Detroit Auto Show, and we're in the BMW area, which is looking a little bit different this year. Want to bring in Manuel Satig, who's the communications man for the Project i8 Concept. What vehicle are we standing in front of?
Actually, you're standing in front of the Bmw i8 Concept, which I would say is the most progressive sports car in the world right now.
Now, we saw this in Mission Impossible, didn't we?
Exactly, yeah. And this car is a true sports car, but at the same time is the most efficient and most sustainable sports car we're aiming at.
Well, give us a bit of a tour, if you could, of the outside, and then we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, what you see here is actually a very revolutionary architecture we use for our BMW i cars. And we set up the architecture completely different to what we're using with our regular cars. And this is what we call the live drive module. And by doing that, we can actually use so many new technologies and so many new materials that we can work completely different with this car than with other sports cars.
What kind of materials are we talking about?
We're talking about an electric drivetrain. This is a plug-in hybrid where you combine an electric motor and a combustion engine to get the sports car performance, but at the same time the fuel consumption of a subcompact car. We are working a lot with carbon fiber reinforced plastic with this car. That's for us the lightest material you can use in the automotive industry without any concessions to safety. And with this lightweight material, we can actually reduce the amount of weight that an electric car usually brings.
So we can't touch the car, but you've got somebody that can actually open it up for us.
No problem.
And maybe we'll get you to come and open it up, and we'll take a look inside. I mean, it's dramatically different from what people are used to seeing in BMW.
Yeah, but it's still true a BMW. Thank you. What you see here is actually a completely new architecture. You have the electric motor sitting on the front axle, you have the combustion engine sitting on the rear axle, and in the middle you see what we call the energy tunnel, which combines both drivetrains to a very unique system. You can actually drive completely 100% electric with a front-wheel drive. Then if you have a strong acceleration, you combine the electric drivetrain with the combustion engine, and then you have a four-wheel drive with the full power of the whole system. And if you go higher speeds outside the city, you just drive with the combustion engine and have a top speed up to 250 kilometers per hour, limited electronically.
Maybe Ben can swing around and have a look at the back here.
Yeah.
A lot of times people get disappointed because they see a concept vehicle, and then when it goes into production, it's nowhere near the same kind of a vehicle.
I can actually promise you that 80% of what you see here will be on the streets at the beginning of 2014, and you can buy it. What you see here also is one of the advantages we have with the live drive concept. Since we horizontally divided the cars and use so much carbon fiber, we had so many different freedoms in the design form. We can use those shapes for aerodynamic reasons. So actually this not brings only technological advantages, but only a lot of freedoms in design.
Manuel Satig, thank you very much for this.
You're welcome.